what to see, what to rent, and what to skip. It's Movie Reviews with Ryan J.
And we are back with the nationally syndicated, always in fashion, sport, and a little bit of flannel for us on Flannel Friday. Today, it's Ryan J.
Right here on
Love
the tie.
Like
That's
it. Fantastic how you did that combo.
Thank you. I like your flannel.
And mine?
Thank you.
Looks comfy.
And my flannel?
I meant the general you.
Okay.
Use guys.
You too.
Use twos. Both the yous. All right.
Love it. You're talking about the Steve Jobs movie, rated R. I didn't realize it was rated R, but a lot of people are anticipating, looking forward to seeing it.
Yes, this has a great team of full A-list talent behind this movie. Oscar-winning director Danny Boyle, who won for Slumdog Millionaire. Oscar-winning screenwriter Aaron Sorkin, who won for The Social Network, also did TV's The West Wing. And together, married together, their talents are so incredible for this film. It's just like whips by in 10 minutes. It feels like it's a 2-hour movie, but it feels like it's 10 minutes.
Wow.
Okay. Now the editing, you're comparing that to something. What is it? The editing of the film?
To a duet. It's like a visual duet. There's no music, no music breaks in the film, but the way that they cut together scenes, whether they're past scenes or current scenes, they're cut back and forth in a way that look like a visual duet, and I've never seen anything like that done before in a movie, and you have to pay close attention, but you really get it. Lots of information coming at you all the time.
That is cool. I wonder, do you feel like the film does him justice? Does it honor Steve Jobs?
Back and forth. I feel, better than other movies that have done, there have been B-movie versions. There was the 2013 Jobs movie starring Ashton Kutcher that felt very much like a B-movie in comparison to this. This movie makes him feel a little bit like he lacks empathy. He's not the nicest guy to his coworkers or to his family.
Best light, right?
Right, but it also attempts at explaining why he is that way. So it's a slice of life of Steve Jobs' film, Steve Jobs, and it looks at the behind-the-scenes drama at 3 very crucial product launches throughout his career that became legendary. Okay. So it's a very interesting movie that way. And I think it's worth seeing because it's really going to be on everyone's short list for Oscars. It's going to get nominated in almost every category.
So wow.
Yes,
see it at the theater. Okay.
This is to see it on the big screen.
All right. Well, The Last Witch Hunter, PG-13. What's this one all about?
I was excited for this one because I love witches and it's Halloween time, and this movie sets up a new lore and mythology for witches that it's kind of interesting. It's a new breed of monster, and they're good and they're wicked, but that's about the extent of what works well in this movie.
Oh no.
Right.
Okay.
Who's in this?
Well, it's Vin Diesel as the witch hunter, and the problem there is he's playing an immortal character who amasses 800 years of wisdom and experience. What casting director is like, that's Vin Diesel? 800 years of wisdom? He's like, oh my God, I gotta kill some witches. I'm like,
is that how he talks?
He's not wise. Yeah, and he's in scenes with like Michael Caine, and Michael Caine is a wise actor, and so I just didn't buy Vin Diesel for 1 second in this movie. Sadly, he brings it down a lot.
What about the style? What is the overall?
Well, there's a big missed opportunity here for style. I'm not saying they had to go full-on Gothic, but it could have been much more stylistic. You're dealing with witches, and there should be some whimsicality and some really interesting style to their costuming and to the scenic design, and it was just bland. So that was something else that I think is kind of a drawback for the film.
Okay, you mentioned Michael Caine. Any other interesting supporting
Michael
cast
Caine,
members?
we've got Elijah Wood, and they elevate the film a little bit, but not enough to really see it. It's something that's more of a rental. Crimson Peak is the better creepy movie to see. Go to the theater, see Crimson Peak right now. Yeah,
I like scary movies.
Yeah, Last Witch Hunter is
so
a rental.
So a rent it,
right.
not a skip it necessarily, but a rental.
Exactly.
All right, Gem and the Holograms, PG.
Yes, this is the big live adaptation of the classic 80s cartoon series. I never watched it. It also spawned a line of dolls in the 80s, and so I didn't really know what to make of this one, but it's kind of clever and cute.
Really? Is it for kids? I mean, and do you feel like it's the kind of thing that develops and gets better as you're watching it?
It really does. It starts off feeling like a stale after-school TV special, but then snowballs in a much better direction. It's really updated for today's audience. They incorporate a lot of YouTube videos. That's how this character, a la Justin Bieber, becomes famous. She has a YouTube video that goes viral and has a career spawn from that, and so that's really cool. And I like that aspect.
So who are we going to recognize?
Molly Ringwald plays their aunt, so she's also from the 80s. It's cool to see her. And then Juliette Lewis breathes fresh air into this movie also.
Oh, I like her.
She's really fun in this, and they account for a lot of the fun moments.
What about the music?
The music's fantastic. I mean, I'm not ashamed to say I walked out thinking I might actually buy the soundtrack to Gem and the Holograms.
Is it all new music?
It's all new music. It's bubblegum pop. It's very like Taylor Swift meets Lady Gaga. It's a lot of fun. So listen, I can't tell tell, my friends that are in their 30s and 40s to go see Gem of the Holograms, but for them it's a rental, so I'm giving it a rental rating. But if you've got young kids, it's a great family film.
Would like it.
Yeah, 15-year-olds or younger. The little girls will enjoy this movie. It's a good option for families.
Great. What about movie clubs? You have 2 coming up, right?
2 this week as well. Yes, Burnt is going to be on Monday, October 26th at 7 p.m. And that's the new Bradley Cooper, Sienna Miller movie about cooking.
Bradley Cooper! Love him.
And then we have another one on Thursday, October 29th, and this is for another movie that's getting a lot of Oscar buzz, starring Brie Larson. It's called Room, and that's going to be also at 7 p.m. Enter to win for both of those at my website.
Room. Okay.
Awesome. Fantastic. Great to see you, Ryan. And you
too.
can like Ryan J on Facebook, follow him on Twitter. For his full movie reviews, you got to check out his website. It is ryanjreviews.com. Thanks so much and have a great weekend.
Thanks, you too.